Hey there, have you ever watched an old movie and felt nostalgic for that grainy, dreamy look of film? Well, you're not alone. That's where film emulation comes in. It's the process of recreating the classic film look in modern digital filmmaking. But why is it so important in modern filmmaking? Let's find out. First, let's take a quick trip down the memory lane. Film has been around since the late 1800s, and for over a century, it was the primary medium for capturing moving images. However, with the rise of digital technology in the 21st century, filmmakers started to transition to digital cameras. While digital cameras offer many advantages over film, they lack the distinctive look and feel of film. Film emulation allows filmmakers to replicate the look and feel of film in digital filmmaking. It involves adding film-like imperfections such as halation, bloom, filtering to create a nostalgic and authentic film look. These imperfections create a sense of nostalgia and authenticity that digital cameras can't quite replicate. But why is the film look so important in modern filmmaking? It's a way to connect with the audience on an emotional level. The film look is often associated with a bygone era and it can evoke feelings of nostalgia and sentimentality. By using film emulation techniques, filmmakers can tap into these emotions and create a more immersive experience for their viewers. So, what exactly are film aesthetics? Put simply, film aesthetics are the things that define the look and feel of film. This can range from color and contrast of the image to the texture and graininess of the film stock. They are what make film look like film or not like video. One of the most iconic film aesthetics is halation. Halation is a halo-like effect that appears around the bright objects in a film image. It's caused by light reflecting off the film emulsion and scattering around the edges of the brighter parts of the image. This effect happens because of the structure of the film itself. The layer closest to the lens captures blue, followed by the green layer, and finally the deepest layer captures red. When light is reflected from the inner surfaces of the camera, it is mostly filtered out from the high frequency components of the blue and green spectrum. This causes the red emulsion layer, which is closest to the inner surface of the camera, to be backlighted by the reflection. As a result, red halos appear around strong light sources. Sometimes, reflected light can be very bright and not fully filtered by the emulsion layers. In this case, the light can reflect back and penetrate not only into the red layer, but also into the green layer. As a result, the scattered light color shifts to the yellow spectrum and the halation effect takes on an orange tint. Interestingly, not all film stocks produce the same amount of halation. Some films are designed to reduce halation while others embrace it as a part of the film look. Another important film aesthetic is bloom. Bloom is similar to halation, but it appears as a glowing or diffused effect around the bright objects. The effect is caused by the way light interacts with the lens in the film. When a bright light source enters the camera lens, it creates a burst of light that spreads around and interacts with the surrounding areas of the image. This can cause the bright areas to appear softer and more diffused, creating a beautiful bloom effect. Bloom and halation are generally considered an undesirable effect and is generally not present in digital filmmaking. And then there's film grain. Film grain is the texture or granularity of the film stock itself. It's caused by the chemical process of developing the film, and it creates a distinctive organic look. It can add depth and texture to an image. Film is made up of tiny crystals of silver halide that are sensitive to light. When light hits the film, it causes a chemical reaction that creates a latent image on the surface of the film. During the development process, the silver halide crystals that were exposed to light were transformed into metallic silver, which is visible as an image on the film. The size and the shape of the silver halide crystals on the film determine the amount and the size of the grain in the final image. Different types of film have different sizes of silver halide crystals, which can affect the overall look of the image. Film grain. can add a level of texture and depth to an image that digital media lacks. It can also add a sense of nostalgia, as many older films have a distinct film trimmed look. And then there's gateway, which is the mechanical swinging of the film strip while it is being pulled through a frame window in a film camera or a projector. Gateway is most evident when the mechanical components of the camera or projector are imperfect. This is particularly noticeable in old movies. These artifacts also become more prominent when the old film has those perforations worn out. Coming to film colors, if you ever notice the colors in film, they appear deeper and richer than they do in digital footage. This is because film has a wider dynamic range than digital cameras. This means that it can capture more detail both in the shadows and the highlights of the image. This wider range of tones allows for more natural, nuanced colors, making the colors appear richer in film. Another reason why film appears to have deeper colors is the way the colors are processed in film. Film uses a process called subtractive color, where colors are created by removing certain wavelengths of light. This results in more natural color tones. Digital cameras, on the other hand, use additive color, where colors are created by adding different wavelengths of light together. This can result in colors that appear more artificial and less natural than those created through subtractive color. Understanding film aesthetics is crucial to achieving the film halation, a film look. Halation, bloom, film frame, gateway are just a few of the imperfections that contribute to the overall film look. And they are what make film such a unique and captivating medium. So the next time you watch a movie and feel that nostalgic pull, remember that the film aesthetics are creating the dreamy, ethereal look.